This is a JGMaker Magic. This is an Ender 3v2. You can tell there's another box under here, and no, it's not empty. We got 2 of these for less than the price of an Ender 3. Is it worth it? Let's find out. Hey, as always, this is going to be the review video of these printers. If you want to watch me build these things, that video will be coming shortly. We'll card to it and we'll link to it when we can. Hey, thanks for joining us. I'm going to make it really easy, so if you're just looking for the answer and you can get out of here, no, the answer is no. No, even though I got 2 of these for less than the price of one of these, retail, I would still take an Ender 3v2 over 2 of these. These printers are considerably weaker. They are nowhere near. It's on top of a box. It's hard to show, but the thing flexes like crazy. The extruder literally was broken out of the box. This one was the return unit. Yeah, by the way, buy one, get one free does not mean that you get 2 brand new printers. You get 1 brand new printer, which is the one still in the box, and then you get somebody's return. Their return included a broken extruder, which yes, you can 3D print the parts to replace it with, but if this is your only 3D printer, I guess you're a little SOL. It does have a filament runout sensor, which is nice, but for our purposes, I don't care, because we're going to turn these into pen plotters. If your goal is to get a motion platform that is dirt cheap that you can use for something else, hey, great buy. They're like 90 bucks a piece. JGMaker runs this promotion every now and then. We've seen it 3 or 4 times since we bought ours, so keep an eye on their website if you want. We paid $183 for both of these Magics delivered. We will have the build video of this one and the that will be available sometime soon. The build video of this one with this one next to it will be only available to our Patreon community. So if you want to become a patron and help support our channel and the cool content that we make, there'll be links in the description for you to do so. And yes, that's live. Speaking of Patreon, that's what these things are going to be for. We're going to use them to write the letters. One of our Patreon tiers is such that I will handwrite letters to our patrons. And my hope is that we get more than a couple, and that it makes sense to turn these bad boys into pen plotters, particularly one with a mutant, which I'm really excited to take a look at, and the other one with the plotter, the PLTR, the plotter toolhead by Andrew Sink, which was recently fully open sourced. Hey, good job, Andrew. We'll card to his channel so you guys can go take a look at him. But yeah, I didn't buy these for 3D printers. I bought them to be pen plotters. I don't know. It does have thermal runaway, so that's a plus. You'll see that we tested that in the unboxing video. We're not going to print with this one. It came broken. Extruder, totally broken. But this is the returned unit, not the brand new one. We already mentioned that. It does have a feature that I didn't notice on the Ender 3, and yeah, looking at the Ender 3 again, it doesn't have it. It's got O-rings on the Z-axis, so the Z-axis can be totally off and still work. I don't recommend these printers to a brand new person. I don't. I barely even recommend an Ender 3 to a newbie. They give you the experience that we all had back in like 2011. It's 2021 as of filming this video. We have new expectations like auto bed leveling. And yes, you can upgrade an Ender 3 to put auto bed leveling on it. Get subscribed, because we're going to be doing that along with quite a few other upgrades to this thing to get it printing, well, better than this. We are first going to tune it perfectly as best we can with the brand new Prusa Slicer 2.4. Yeah, you guys know what's up. But yeah, I would still recommend an Ender 3 over this. Like, these are just built better. This does not have silent stepper motors. It's a ramps board. This is a much nicer motherboard. It comes with crappy firmware, but that's easy to flash. This comes with generic Marlin firmware that I remember from my first commercial 3D printer that I ever bought way back in 2011. Yeah, probably about 2011. The screen is identical to those old machines, and there's a reason that we've moved past them. It's antiquated. It's time to get with the times. And yes, full color screens are nice, but better firmware matters. I don't mind this machine. I have a very specialized purpose for it, and that's why we're going to keep it. I can't recommend it for those that want something that just works. This is not my buddy explains like he wants the Apple of 3D printers. He doesn't care what it costs. It just works. This is not that. This is not that. Prusa is that, which sucks because I don't like comparing Prusa to Apple, but it's not wrong. Like, even their naming scheme is getting kind of Apple-like. But yeah, I mean, the cable management isn't bad. The bed is a little dangerous. The wires are straight exposed. Thermal runaway does work. It has some sort of Creality plus E3D V5, which is weird combination. Definitely not an all-metal hot end. Uses a Mark 8 style extruder, so of course parts are bog standard and cheap, especially when they break. You can get like metal conversion kits for these for like 20 bucks or less on Amazon. So if we didn't want to use these as 3D printers, I'm not too concerned. The instructions for this are absolutely worthless. Just throw them away and watch the video where I struggle to put this thing together. But yeah, you know, they're not bad. This one, oh my gosh, listen to these bearings. Versus, and yes, I'm gonna get a lot of crap because these are not V wheels and this is, but the bearings in here are so bad, like real bad. This would not be this would actually be a pretty terrible 3D printer. I think you would see all those marks as artifacts in the prints. Now, we have yet to unbox the brand new one, so my opinion is only related to the used one, but I mean, still, even at like 90 bucks a piece, if you're a tinkerer, it's a great deal at 90 bucks a piece because like the parts alone are worth 90 bucks. The PCB bed, yeah, it's a PCB style heater on an aluminum plate, so like that ain't bad. It's gonna warp like crazy, but it uses a piece of generic build tack versus a piece of glass. If you're gonna print with this, just put glass on it. Like, glass won't warp as much. Build tack will warp as much as it can. I like build tack, don't get me wrong. I like build tack on glass. I do not like build tack straight on aluminum heat beds. I do like that this printer is just a plug for all of the extruder goodies. It's a Bowden style, which go figure for this price point, of course it's going to be. Overall, I'm gonna give it like a 6 out of 10. I definitely have seen worse. I'm going to see worse, so make sure you get subscribed. We do have a $50 3D printer coming next week. But yeah, guys, that's my thoughts. Not better than an Ender 3. Two of them still not better than an Ender 3. I would still take one of these over both of these. Even knowing that I can spend like 30 bucks and have this one up and running. This is just built better. But they are obviously an Ender 3 clone. It's mirrored, which is weird. Lead screw here versus lead screw here. Hey, make your own decisions. Let me know in those comments what you think of the JGMaker Magic. We got it to make a pen plotter, so get subscribed and let us know if there are any other tool heads or plotter heads that you'd like us to put on here, because I definitely want to try out a bunch that exist out there. The two that I'm aware of are the Mutant and the Plotter, the PLTR by Andrew Sink. Those are the two that we're planning on putting on each of these printers. If there are others you want to see, let me know. We'll make sure to get those printed up and installed so we can try them out versus, well, something else. But yeah, guys, stay safe out there. Make sure your printers have thermal runaway. Don't forget to call your loved ones. And as always, keep making awesome. Have a good one. Hey, thanks so much for watching this video. If you are intrigued to see what is in this box, make sure you get subscribed to our Patreon. We'll have that linked for you down in the description. We'll post some photos of this on Twitter and on our Instagram when I have it fully unboxed, so you can see what the bad one and the maybe not so bad one look like next to each other. Until then, guys, the video right below me is going to be the review that we did on the Ender 3, and next to it is going to be a handpicked video made especially for you. I'll see you guys down in the comments. Take care.